Right, morning. So, it's the morning after Gungate at Wonk North Mansions. So, I woke up this morning just like thinking, did last night happen? And I was thinking, I was super calm last night. I think you would be calm if you had like multiple assault rifles pointed at your head. But I thought, no, this is someone, I need to speak to someone about this. So luckily I got the report number, which wasn't offered to me, by the way, last night. I had to ask for it. It's written on a scrap of paper. And I called up West Yorkshire Police, got through after about half an hour. And I spoke to a really lovely phone operator. And I explained the situation. Obviously, the phone operator hadn't got a clue, was asking me who had reported it. Had I reported it? I was like, no. Do you know who reported it? No. And she said, well, what's up then? And I said, well, 1 a.m. last night, I got banging on my front door with armed police. Open up. I then explained how I went downstairs, opened the door in my underpants, tighty whities, and bare feet, and was told to raise my hands, walk slowly forward, not along the path, but over my muddy flower bed, and then across the long wet grass. It was pretty cold and wet. Walk very slowly with my arms raised. Well, there's multiple assault rifles pointing at me. There's also lights in my face, so I couldn't really see anything. I was then handcuffed, and those handcuffs are pretty fucking, solid. It wasn't pleasant. It did mark my wrists. So I was taken away, blah, blah, put in a car, half an hour, questions, who's here, blah, blah, your name, girlfriend's name, blah, blah, blah. This and that. And listen, I know that, the police have a job to do, right? They got a call, anonymous call, I think, apparently, I don't know, from someone saying they'd seen someone at this address brandishing a firearm at the window. Right, I get that. They've got to act on that. Totally get that. And as I say, I don't have any complaints against the police officers that conducted the fucking whole thing, right? But the thing is this, yeah, it was actually super traumatizing, right? Now, my girlfriend Bex, who does have quite severe, bless her, mental health issues, she's mega, spun out. She didn't sleep last night. I slept like a wink. Bex didn't. But the thing that then made me feel angry was, what if Aubrey, my 4.5-year-old daughter, had been here, yeah? And suddenly there's 5 armed police officers with their faces covered, full-on stormtrooper uniforms and assault rifles trooping through the house, searching her room, searching our bedrooms. Yeah, what is my poor little daughter Aubrey gonna think about that, seeing her daddy with guns pointed at his head, or pointing at my center body mass, I guess, whatever. And I was just talking to the operator, I was saying, look, I just want accountability. No one offered me an apology last night. No one offered me a case number or anything. They were prepared to just walk off and leave it. So I had to ask for that. I want accountability for the West Yorkshire Police for traumatising my family, potentially traumatising my daughter. But that's the deal. I just want accountability. Got no complaints against procedure. The guys have a job to do. They did it, They did it very efficiently, right? They're very efficient with them assault rifles, very efficient with them handcuffs, very efficient at barking orders and asking me questions, which I was more than happy to comply with, because you don't you know, you comply if people are shooting, holding guns at your body. But I need accountability. I need West Yorkshire Police to, you know, be held accountable for this. The trauma to my family. I'm going on and on and on. And the more I digest this, I'll probably have more things to say about this. But I don't think you can be marched out. Well, I don't think you can be I don't think it's normal to wake up 1 a.m. with guns aimed at you, marched out and, you know, put in the back of a car after being held against a police car with cuffs behind your back, after being told nothing what's going on, nothing whatsoever, until after they'd searched the house, and then to be told what happened. That's not right. So West Yorkshire Police, I need an apology, full official apology. I also need counselling for my girlfriend Bex, or some form of compensation for that. And I'm being deadly serious. Like, that was traumatising. Really, really traumatising. And as I say, I'm just glad my 4.5-year-old daughter wasn't here. Because if she had been in here, it would have been a different story today. Anyway, I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I doubt they will. But listen, West Yorkshire Police, keep up the good work, genuinely. Any arsehole with a firearm deserves that response. I'm not an arsehole with a firearm. I'm a 50-year-old dad with a 4.5-year-old daughter, you know, who's trying to get some sleep. All right, thanks a lot.